Hello Taurus, welcome to Teresa's Readings. I am Teresa. Today we're here to do your general reading for the second half of July, the 15th through 31st, 2020. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, this is a general reading, so there's no possible way it can be for everyone out there. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this grouping of readings because your message very well could be there, okay? So we're going to begin today with, I'm going to do the Celtic cross. I don't do it very often. Maybe once a month, which for me, that's not very often, if that. But I was just called to do that for the general and love readings for the second half of July. Yeah, definitely. So I am also open for personal readings. If you would like to book one, you can either click in the description box below and it will tell you exactly what you need to know in order to contact me and I'll set up an appointment, or stay tuned at the end of this video, okay? We're going to begin with the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is going to be your crowning card for today's reading. So let's get started. For Taurus, for my Taurians out there, for their general reading. Now, general can still be about love. It can still be about finances or work or family or whatever. Spiritualism, whatever it is. So we're going to find out for Taurus, for the general reading for the second half of July, 15th through 31st, 2020. For Taurus, for the second half of July, please. For Taurus. Oh, listen, this popped out when I was shuffling a minute ago, and it just came out again. Peace. Peace from a Taurus. From my Taurians. It's like peace coming in for you. Somebody else got that too, and I can't remember who it was. For Taurus, looks like peace is coming in. I like it. Digging it. So up next, we're going to use the tarot, the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. Sometimes it's a little hard to see because it's printed so light, but I felt like I was supposed to use them, and so I shall. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for their general reading, please. For their general reading for the second half of July, woohoo, 2020, 15th through 31st. For Taurus, for their general reading, please. For the second half of July, 15th through 31st, 2020. For Taurus, let's do it. Okay, for you. Position of you. We have, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Whoop, crossing you. We have the King of Pentacles. That's you, my friend, and the Magician. Both came out. We're going to keep them both. So to me, let's turn the light this way a little bit, and perhaps it will actually focus on the card when I show you. So your position is the Seven of Wands. It's time to be courageous and fight for something, right? Usually in the Seven of Wands card, the person has the wand directly in front of his chest, but here it's off to the side. You may unblock somebody, just saying. Crossed by you, the King of Pentacles, that is you, Taurus, right? It also is the card of the Marrying King, long-term commitment. It's always an issue. Here we go. Long-term commitment. It's always an issue with the focusing, guys. Long-term commitment, right? But also card of Taurus and Magician. Could be a Gemini or Virgo you're dealing with. But it's like you are trying to manifest somebody back in your life for commitment. I hate to say it for those of you not looking for a love reading, but we're going to continue and see what the cards say. Alright? For the base of the spread for Taurus, please. For the base of the spread for Taurus, Seven of Wands. That's my lying, cheating, stealing card. Let's continue. For the not so distant past, the near past, we have Strength in reverse. A bond may have been broken with somebody. Could very possibly be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. The present position for Taurus. Present position for Taurus, please. Oh, okay. Whoa. The Well. Time to take time for yourself. Time to take time for yourself and heal something right now in the present, or in the present in July. This is interesting. For the future, please. Whoa, that's too many. For the future, please. Future position. Judgment. The judgment card you have here. Somebody's going to make a judgment call. Probably you. Probably you. For the yourself position, Taurus. There you go. Knight of Cups. Somebody coming in to make an offer. An offer of love. For the environment, for Taurus, please. We have the Hanged Man. You may be perpetually hanging there waiting for this to happen, or vice versa. But I feel like hopes and dreams, please. Or hopes and fears, I'm so sorry. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Love. Hope and fear. The hope is for love, the fear is for love, you see. Outcome, please. Outcome, please, for Taurus. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. I hate to say this, guys, but I have a feeling this is about love, too. It's like the last, I think I did 4 today. 3 of them were for love, and 1 was for money. Ooh, like I said, 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And in the spread, this part of the spread. This is what's interesting to me. Okay, Taurus. You're going to find your peace in the end. But you haven't had it as of late, for some reason. Could have been, because I feel like with you being the 7 of Wands, clarified by the Magician and the King of Pentacles, it's almost like you're trying to call somebody back in. It's like Taurus is trying to manifest somebody back in. Somebody you may not have fought for before, but now you want to. That's what I get. We're going to clarify. On the bottom of the spread, the 7 of Swords. It may have been somebody you betrayed. Come on and focus for me. I beg of you. It may have been somebody that you betrayed. Somebody you walked away from, or they walked away from you. You either felt betrayed by them or they felt betrayed by you, Taurus. In the past, it was a very strong bond. But it's like, I don't know why this thing will not focus you all. Let's try it this way. There we go. You lost your bond. In the present, the well, right? Let's clarify. I'm going to use the Morgan Greer. Why is the Magician and the King of Pentacles here? Well, there's the... Okay, then. Oh, I see what up. I see what's happening. On the deck, I'm taking that. So, clarifying, right? What's crossing you is the Magician and you, right? It's like you're trying to manifest this person back in. You've thought about it for a long time. You go, you know what? They are my real soulmate, my true companion. Could be a King of Swords. Doesn't have to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could also say you finally gained clarity. Finally gained clarity on the situation. Even though either you felt betrayed in the past or they did. Let's find out. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Why is the 7 of Swords here? Yeah, you want a victory with this person. Ooh, Judgment on the bottom. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, listen. For all you here, because you wanted to find out about career and finance, I'm sorry. Check your Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a love reading. It is. I mean, the King of Pentacles, I think for the majority of you, you're doing fine in finance. And that's why it's turned toward love. You are the King of Pentacles after all, right? So, if you betrayed them or they betrayed you, however it went down, even if you thought they did and they didn't or whatever, now you want a victory. You thought long, it's like you made the judgment call or you're in the process of it, or they, you, again, however it resonates. They want a victory with you and or you want one with them, 6 of Wands, and to re-spark the flame of love. I know the Ace of Cups usually in general is about new love, but I don't feel that here. In the past, there's strength. Why is in the reverse? Why is strength in the reverse here? I mean, this might have been a long time coming. Yeah. Clarified by the Page of Cups, to me, a new emotional beginning. You want to restrike the bond. After, in this present time, you filled that well up, right? The deep inner well of knowledge and spiritualism and emotions, and now you know what you want. Ooh. Again, somebody walked away. Somebody walked away from you. Clarified by the Eight of Cups, but then we have the Queen of Cups too. Could be a water sign, right? Could be Pisces, could be Cancer, could be Scorpio, but there's love here, real love. And then Judgment. And maybe that you've been recently going over and over and over in your mind, because, right, you're working on that deep well in present, clarified, and thinking about when they walked away from you and how you've missed their love. Just saying. Then in the future, we have Judgment. What's going to happen? Why is Judgment here for a Taurus? Ooh, Three of Cups, reuniting and celebration. Again. And moving forward, see? Judgment clarified by the Three of Cups and the Six of Swords. Man, I've been getting this a lot lately. In this section. It's like reuniting and celebration with the Three of Cups and moving on. You make the judgment call to do it, but it's got to be the real deal. It has to be. So many times, guys, I can't express to you how many times I want to break out in song, and I can't do it here. I can't tell you how many times I want to say a dirty word. And what I want to say is it's time to quit dicking around. Strike me if you must. And get to the heart of the matter, okay? Because you may have very well walked away from them, or they walked away from you because you weren't giving them what they wanted. Nine of Cups. Now, go forth to make a love offer, or vice versa. Yeah, that's your true wish. Nine of Cups. Ooh, divinely guided. Card of Sagittarius. I mean, this could be from last week. This could be from a year ago, 5 years ago, whatever. It's like recently you've really been thinking about this person, right? And you realize they are your wish come true, or vice versa. And it's divinely guided, okay? Hanged Man, that's the environment. They may have to think about it. The Hanged Man, please. Yeah, one more for the Hanged Man. And they got the Four of... They're really going to consider it. But only if you come toward them correct. Or vice versa. You're only going to consider it if they come toward you correct, right, Taurus? Really perpetual, you know, trying to figure out what they want to do with the Hanged Man. You know, they want to heal. They miss the bond too. But they're struggling with it. Because there was something that was lacking before. Whether it's they didn't commit or you didn't commit or whatever. The love is definitely here. And the hopes and fear, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love, right? The Queen of Love is all about, could be a water sign you're dealing with, but this Queen of Love has her cup open, no lid on it. This person loved you. This person, maybe you fear that you're not going to get their love back. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yeah. Aww. Well, you got to make the offer. You can't find out unless you make the offer. Look. Right? Ask them if they want to go on a date. And not a hit it up date. Okay? A real date. Or vice versa for the cross watcher here. Okay? A real date. Because the love is still there. And then moving on with the World card. Into a new dimension. Into a new love dimension. To me, a new love stage. A new love cycle. And then the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. Which is planting a new seed in a relationship. Ooh, the Emperor came out clarifying that. What else do we have? Anything else? Yeah, the Ace of Fire. That. Look at that. Yeah, a new beginning, a new seed to plant in the relationship, new growth, regrowth with your divine counterpart. Could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. The divine masculine. Look at that. Could be you, could be them. And a passionate new beginning. Wow. Wowza. It's like one of you didn't know. One of you knew back then that this was the person. And one of you didn't know. You felt the love. But when you walked away or they walked away, you're like, meh, I'm good. And you went about your business, dating and going here and going there and doing this and doing that. And then weeks later, months later, years later, the realization dawns. That was my person and I mucked it up. And now, the love wants to come back. For Taurus. Yeah, they're only going to make healthy choices. Okay, look at that. They're only going to make healthy choices. Because listen, this is what I get. The first thing I got was not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, and still angry. So, again, if you're going to come at him, you got to come correct. Okay, because this person has also evolved. Whether it's you coming at them or them coming at you, Taurus. And they're ready to only make healthy choices for them. That's why they're in the hangman stage. They're going to really consider it. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. That's you and them. Okay? So you got to make sure this is what you really want. I believe it is. Then I get golden mirror. Self-absorbed. Narcissist. One-sided relationship. Love bombing. Now that could have been them with you before. And that's why you walked away. Or that could have been them with you. And that's why they walked away. That's the universe's way of saying, listen, don't do the same thing again. If this was who you think the person is for them too, you got to come correct. And then love call. Love call is the last one I get. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I think it all leads to peace. If not peace with them, which I think for some of you it very well be. I mean, look at the cards. But also self-love and peace for yourself, right? This is your reading. I hope you liked it, Taurus. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And if it resonated and you're thinking about subscribing, please do and welcome. I am taking personal readings right now. You can either check out the information on how to contact me and everything else about me in every video I upload except for my lives in the description box below, and email me at teresa@teresasreadings.com. Here's wishing my Taurians much love that you deserve and light. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.